Hi friends, log on to my website fastbeam.com and talk to me on the forums. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am driving the Ashok Leyland FAT 6x6. FAT stands for Field Artillery Tractor, and this is actually to open the engine bay, but then you have to turn this key around. Well, that's a lot of effort. As you can see, it gets a 10-ton self-recovery winch up front, and these are the towing hooks over here. Massive ground clearance of 400 mm. Now, as you can see, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Great road presence, so massive, so big. In fact, from the side, let me show you the tires. They are maddeningly crazy. Look at the tires on this vehicle. Okay, these are from Michelin. These are self-inflating tires, and they can deflate as well with the touch of a button from inside. So the tire pressure is usually 90 psi. You can deflate to 30 psi if you're going into sand, and my goodness, it is so huge.
That's what she said.
The tire itself, lot of things in this vehicle. In fact, half of them I don't even know that is how it is. This is the water tank, basically for the functioning of the vehicle, and this is the crew cab. Now this is where the operators sit. There are 4 operators. Basically you need 4 operators to operate this vehicle, including the driver, and you get a light as well on the top. Headlight looks nice. Let me show that to you. And obviously it gets these guards so that stones and all these things do not affect it. There's the Ashok Leyland logo over there. And my goodness, I mean, this is 2.5 meters wide. That's right. In terms of length, it is 8.5 meters long. In terms of height, it is more than 3.2 meters tall. That's massive. In fact, this is the diesel tank, which can accommodate 350 liters, and this is to see the pressure of the diesel, because the operating range of this vehicle is between -40 degrees to +55 degrees. That's massive. Again, it's a 6x6, so 6 wheels. Power goes to all 6 wheels, and all 6 wheels can be inflated and deflated with a touch of a button. Full inflation to deflation, rather full deflation to inflation, takes about 30 minutes or so. Now these are the controls for the crane, which can tow up to 2.7 tons, or rather it can lift up to 2.7 tons. So these are actually the controls for the same. Lights are placed low over there, and again we get a towing hook over there as well, and a winch too. You can see that. Well, this is just maddening to an entirely different level altogether. So from the side, it looks really nice. It gets this cloth on the top, which can be removed in order to operate the crane. You have to remove it actually. So let me try and get into the rear. Now that can be a bit of a task. Let's see how it's done. So close this, and it has to be done from both sides actually. So here we go. Yeah, and that's done over here. That's done over there. And oh my god, this is so heavy. So here you go. So they're smart enough, you know, they've put space to keep your leg here, rather foot here to climb. So you hold on to here, put your foot there, put your foot here, put your hand here, put your foot there, and here you are. It gets a smoke as well as a fire detector, and this is the crane of this vehicle. Really nice, doesn't it look? Okay, not much of headroom over here. This is the spare wheel. So this isn't made to actually carry luggage or any sort of load. It's more about towing the load. Basically it's going to tow artillery, and that's basically guns and stuff like that. So let's get down right away. A lot of effort over here as well. And let me get into the crew cab, which can accommodate 6 people when they are sitting, or 4 people when they are sleeping. So everything is an effort over here to get into. As you can see, not much of a headroom when this is down, but this can be shut. 6 people can sit here. Lot of storage spaces over here below as well. Let me try and open this. No, it's too greasy actually. They dropped diesel in the morning and they were filling diesel, so my hands are full of diesel right now. Never mind. This is how it opens. A lot of storage space over here. And as you can see, some sort of control. There's a phone actually. So someone who's sitting over here can talk to the person who's ahead with the phone. This is the phone. Let me talk. Hey, what's up? What you doing? Yeah, I'm cool. All fine. Yeah, no network. Bye. Okay, that is the phone over here. Not slotting properly. Yeah, now it's slotted. So this is kind of a cool place. Should I jump out? No, I can't jump out. Oh god, it's so greasy. Anyways, here we go. The toes are very solid. Now to get into the driver's seat, again this moves. Hook here, holder here, and there you climb. You can see footwell area isn't that great. This is actually the handbrake of this vehicle. You pull it to disengage. Heard that noise? Yeah, that is the handbrake of the vehicle. and the seats are not very comfortable, but multiple way adjustment. So press this button, you can increase the height. Press this button, you can take it forward or back, and press this button to raise the height from behind. Yeah, I need to push it all the way behind right now. There it goes. The seat belt doesn't auto retract, which is an issue. You have to adjust it accordingly every time. And catch this hook, get inside, close the door. They feel solid. Rear view mirrors are big enough. In fact, there's a mirror over there as well, so you can see exactly what's the clearance of the tires over there. People who sitting here can hold on to this, but there's not much space over here for people sitting exactly. Fire extinguisher over here, plenty of space over here. This is the gear lever of this vehicle, and so many technology. So this is actually the phone. Hey, I was talking to you 2 minutes back. Are you there? No, you're not there. Anyways, this is so cool. Now this is for the fire detection unit. This is the reverse parking camera. This is the air conditioning. This is for the headlight of the car. So this is for the headlight of the vehicle. Let me turn it on right now, and it has come to life. Now I just show you how much play the steering has. All right, it is like a massive play. That's crazy. Horn sounds decent enough. Let's use the wipers. Okay, the spray is going there. I don't know why. Let me turn on the wipers actually. Yeah, so the spray is going in the wrong direction. Let's get into reverse. Now that is another task altogether. So you can see the reverse parking camera, but since I have folded, I'm forgetting words. So I put that down right now. The rear tailgate, I can't see anything, but reverse parking camera. It also gets a night vision. That's again a nice touch. Let me turn off the vehicle right now, so you can see a lot of buttons inside. So that's the speed buzzer because the key is inside. Let me show you the key right away. So this is the key of this vehicle, and it comes with a ton of keys for various other operations as well. Anyways, like I'm seeing right now that the instrument cluster is loaded with a lot of buttons. Keyhole placement isn't the best. Okay, so lot of meters over here. Speedometer, tachometer, it tells you how many hours you have driven the vehicle, and fuel meter, pressure meter, what is the tire temperature, and obviously because of self-inflating tires, these are the controls for the tires. This is for the air conditioning. Air conditioning works really well, and a lot of telltale lights over here. This is actually to adjust the intensity of the lights, and honestly, like, there are just too many controls. These are actually the controls for the diff lock. Yes, that's right, it's got locking differentials for all the 3 axles, and I mean, you can go into low ratio gearbox as well. So plenty of features over here. I mean, you need 2 people to operate this. That's why this is a 4-seater as such. Over there we get a glove box. Now honestly, for me to go from here to there is going to be a real tough task, but that said, there's a massive sun visor on both sides. You can open this to have a good view, so that's like a sunroof, but not really a sunroof. It's there in the crew cab as well. Window area is large enough. There's a good amount of presence all around. So yes, this vehicle definitely feels really nice to sit and pilot. However, build quality is not the best. It's not supposed to be. It's all about ruggedness, not about luxury. You can see this mat over here, and honestly, I am in love with the way these controls are placed in this vehicle. I think I should go to the other side. How do I go to the other side? All right, here we go. So bravery at its best. Not really, but okay. So here we've got a glove box. How does this open? You have to put a key inside this. Yeah, okay, it's open. So glove box is large enough, and it doesn't get power windows, it gets regular windows. A lot of instructions on the door as well. And this is the phone which I was showing you, and I don't know with what network does it operate in, but yeah, that's that. As you can see, a lot of buttons for towing, for lights. I don't know what is BAT-SEP. I think Batman in September. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sorry about that. Heated and cooling, obviously. EDC, so I think electronic differential control or something of that sort. So yeah, this truck is massively loaded. And over here you can say hi to the person who's sitting behind, I guess. Not really. You can make a phone call. A lot of features in this truck. I'm out of words, but honestly, I know you guys want me to drive it. So let's give it the beans, shall we? Yeah, we shall. Tracking. मैं बहुत स्लो चलाऊंगा उस पे ऑफ रोड पे. ये जो लेफ्ट में ना उबड़ खाबड़ उधर गाड़ी से लो लेफ्ट साइड. यू बी ऑन द लेफ्ट. सॉरी यू बी ऑन द राइट. आई विल बी ऑन द लेफ्ट. Alright, as you can see, the obstacles ahead in first gear. Here we go. Gliding through this. Too fast. Oh, that was bad. Into first gear. Cloyd here only. Cloyd. So from which side? This side or the other side? I'll go route directly, right? I'll go. Huh? All right, here we go. Okay. And that was very easy, wasn't it? Decline पे आ जाओ. Now?
Okay,
Water.
Stretch.
Okay, this is a helipad. I should do some wheel spins over here. Alright, we are going to wade through water. And here we go. First gear? Speed?
Speed में, second gear में.
Huh?
Second gear डाल. Speed में.
And my goodness, it's like a cakewalk right now. It's so comfortable, so easy, without any stress whatsoever. Plants coming on the way, not me. Here we go. Well, that was easy. That's the handbrake for you. And we are into first gear and off we go. Okay, lot of vibrations from this engine naturally. Come on! Now we are into second gear. It redlines close to 2,500 RPM and it's a very noisy engine. Now this, oh god, third gear, come on. Third, how do you get into third? Now we are into third. You can see there's a lot of effort with this 8-speed manual gearbox. But once you get going, things are fine. Now I'm into fourth gear and it's picking up good amount of pace. So this is powered by 8-liter inline 6 Neptune engine which produces 360 horsepower, but crucially it produces 1400 Newton meters of torque at just 1300 RPM. And as I come across the corner, I give it the beans. Here we are, 50 kilometers per hour, redlining almost 2,500 RPM, and now I'm into fifth gear. Good amount of pace actually. It is moving briskly, but there's a lot of vibrations. The engine isn't very refined and kind of the power delivery is lumpy. The top speed is 80 kilometers per hour, so it doesn't go till 100 kilometers per hour. So there is no 0 to 100 kilometer per hour time for me to say. Now the problem with the brakes are these are pneumatic brakes. They just engage too sharply, and the steering just has too many what you call as turns. So basically, if I want to make turns with the steering, I have to keep turning it around. It is very light, and actually, yeah, the steering is extremely light. So, you know, twirling it isn't a task at all, but you have to twirl it 10,000 times to take a U-turn. That's the kind of, you know, lock to lock it has. So a lot of locks, a lot of turns. You can see, I mean, it doesn't have any feel as such, but again, this is not about high speed driving. The ride quality is simply brilliant. It decimates almost everything in its stride. Now this truck has a lot of smart technologies. For starters, it is a 6x6. It channels power to all 6 wheels. So basically, it has 3 differentials. All of them are active, and you can lock all the 3 differentials independently. Yeah, that's right, independently. It has got self-inflating tires as well. So basically, if you get into sand, you can deflate the tires to 30 psi. Otherwise, regularly it runs on around 90 psi air, which means that, you know, everything is at the touch of a button over here. Handling isn't great. There's a lot of body roll. This does weigh up a lot, but even when I'm going through this banked surface, I cannot realize anything at all because the ride quality is simply brilliant. It just decimates almost everything in its stride. It has great amount of, like, simply great amount of water wading capacity. Here we are across this corner, and I give it the beans, revving the motor all the way, and it's pulling, and it's reaching 60 kilometers per hour. And there seems to be someone in my test track. Oh yes, that person is gone out now. The horn is fine. It's not that great, but honestly, you're not going to use the horn, will you? The best thing about this vehicle is that it can operate at a very wide range. Yes, that's right. -40 degrees till 55 degrees. Yeah, 55 degrees. And basically it can go up to 5,500 meters over sea level, and it has a water wading capacity of 1 meter. That's 1000 mm. That's more than a Range Rover, so that's very impressive. The ground clearance is 400 mm. That's again massive, and it has crazy articulation angles and whatnot. I mean, it is absolutely maddening to drive this truck. It is so much fun. The steering, I mean, it's like a video game. The steering doesn't offer much feel as such, and the brakes are very, very, very sensitive because they are pneumatic brakes, and the ride quality is nice. It gets a bogie suspension. So overall, yes, it is not meant for high-speed driving as such. It's more of a vehicle for taking artillery, and it has great amount of towing capability. In fact, the weight of this truck itself is 10 tons, 10,000 kgs, and it can tow something close to 20 tons, so total 30 tons. And the engine does a great job, but the power band is just too narrow. It is just a very narrow power band. Right now driving at 45 kilometers per hour, I feel comfortable, and there is good view of what's around. There's also a camera over here which shows me what's happening behind. Actually, there are too many technologies in this vehicle. I wouldn't be shocked if there's also a rocket launcher. So yes, as I come across this corner, and here we go, full throttle, come on, red line, baby! And we are doing 60 kilometers per hour, which happens to be the top speed allowed on this test track. But hey, we're now at 65, we are at 70, and yeah, I have to brake. So a little bit of engine braking in play, almost 80 kilometers per hour. Not bad, not bad. Certainly not up to the 140 kilometers per hour I did on the Tata race truck, but hey, that was something different. This requires a lot of effort, especially the steering. I mean, you keep twirling it round and round and round and round and round, and then maybe probably it thinks it should turn. The price of this is almost 1 crore, and it's basically based on a very modular platform based on which obviously Ashok Leyland having multiple vehicles. The FAT is one of them. Power is channeled very safely. Don't have to turn off traction control because it doesn't have one. And even if I turn off traction control, it's not going to spin the wheels. It has got massive tires, massive amount of grip, great off-road ability, great towing ability, and it's just so much fun to drive this. I mean, I can drive this all day long. This is one of the reasons why I think I should join the defense. My dad was in the defense, my grandfather was in the defense, my uncle is in the defense. Now I know why they joined the defense, and now I also want to join the defense because this is so much fun. Like, I'm having a ball of a time driving this right now. I love the steering on this. It's like, you know, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a steering. It feels like I'm driving a boat, you know, trying to turn. It's like just like how you do it in a boat or a ship. That's how it is. But again, as you can see, the whole feel of driving is just something else. I mean, trucks are heavy. They're not about top speed. They're not about cornering. Can I pull the handbrake and drift around? Is there a drift mode? Can I turn off rear wheel drive? Or rather, can I turn off front wheel drive? No, I can't do any of that. This is not an E63 AMG. This is a massive truck, and the gearbox is absolutely sucky. I mean, the problem with the gearbox is that it's kind of rubbery, and obviously this is because it has 8 speeds. It's a manual. An automatic would have been nice here. This is one of the rare times where I would choose an automatic over a manual. Okay, I'm getting used to the brakes. I'm no longer applying them so hard that all of a sudden someone in rear end, you can see an Innova which is following. Actually, that is Motorbeam shooting the car's rear right now, and the last thing I would do is want the Innova to rear end. But then the Innova has 10,000 times better brakes, and the clutch is also actually light, but the seating position is kind of awkward for my liking because the pedals, they are upwards, so because of which, you know, my foot is paining, especially because in order to control the throttle, that's a bit of a problem. So you can see this Ashok Leyland truck is absolutely phenomenal. It is so much fun. It is absolutely epic. I'm having the time of my life driving this, and there's so many technologies, such interesting bits, great mechanicals, and everything. They have absolutely nailed it. Kudos to Ashok Leyland, kudos to them. Seriously, what an engine, what a car, what am I talking, what a vehicle, what a tractor, what a truck. I mean, you can call it anything. All it does is put a huge smile on your face. Right now I'm driving in such a gear that's like an automatic for me because I'm having trouble shifting gears. It's kind of soggy and it doesn't slot in properly, and the last thing I want to do is get into the wrong gear at the wrong time. Oh my god, what a machine. I need one of these. I need one of these. Ashok Leyland won't sell me one because I am not in the defense. But here we go, on to full throttle. Come on! Yeah, I mean 2500 RPM, everything is over, but almost reaching 80 kilometers per hour, which is its top speed. So what a brilliant truck. Oh, so much fun, so much enjoyment, and like the technologies are absolutely insane. It can do crazy amount of angles wherever you take it. It is such a phenomenal truck. I mean, the technology is I honestly think I need one, you know. I actually need one because I need to tow a lot of things. Like if I want to take a car to the test track to test it, what do? I can tow it, right, rather than taking it and burning a lot more fuel. And this has a 350 liter fuel tank and gives a mileage of 2 kilometers per liter. So the usable range is just 700 kilometers, which is not just, which is actually quite a lot considering it will also carry its own fuel, probably 1,000 liters in its boot. Oh wow, this is so amazing, in a different level altogether. I don't know why they need a 6x6. I think it is because they want to tow a lot of stuff, and basically it's about carrying guns and artillery in this, and it's not about carrying in it, it's about towing it with this vehicle. That's the real use of this vehicle. So it is just a phenomenal one. I absolutely adore it. And guys, this is my video of the Ashok Leyland FAT 6x6. If you liked it, you know what you have to do. Give it the thumbs up, that's a like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video real soon. Bye bye. They see me rolling, they heading. The truck instructor sitting right next to me is thinking, have I gone mad? And I have. I mean, who wouldn't go mad driving such a beast? It's insane. Whoa. Here is kind of a better view of what's around, and as you can see, I'm able to maintain pace, which I'm so happy with. Wow, Faisal, you can get into trucking, or rather 6x6. I wonder how the G63 AMG would be. I believe it's going to be epic. Alright, there are no signs of my tracking car at the rear. Sorry for upping the pace so much.